Americans are still trying to work out what it means when a man who's not a politician takes centre stage in the political debate.
Donald Trump.
The TV showman dominating this race for the White House has upset plenty on the way and didn't stop last night to the very first question.
Mr. Trump.
Refusing to rule out running as an independent if he loses, maybe handing the presidency to the Democrats.
He's already hedging his bets because he's used to buying politicians.
Well, I've given him plenty of money.
While the others talked policy, he talked the Donald.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs.
We need brain in this country. Our leaders are stupid. Oh, Trump, Trump, Trump. We have a president who doesn't have a clue. I would say he's incompetent, but I don't want to do that because that's not nice. With Hillary Clinton, I said, be at my wedding, and she came to my wedding. You know why? She had no choice.
His main rival faced a familiar question.
How do you look at them now and say your brother's war was a mistake?
Knowing what we know now, with faulty intelligence and not having security be the first priority when we invaded, it was a mistake. I wouldn't have gone in.
And the others had their own private squabbles.
You know, when you're sitting in a subcommittee just blowing hot air about this, you can say things like that. When you're responsible for protecting the lives of the American people, then what you need to do is to make sure that you use the system the way it's supposed to work.
Here's the problem, Governor. You fundamentally...
How much the voters learned is debatable. They will face a big choice.
But I have said that Mr. Trump's language is divisive. I want to win. I want one of these people here, or the ones at 5 o'clock, to be the next president of the United States. We're not going to win by doing what Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton do each and every day.
Even in what they call the spin room, that most famous back of a head in American politics dominate.
I really had a good time. I thought it was an amazing debate.
The morning after, the newspapers here in Cleveland have steered clear of picking a winner, but the most important thing is what the American people made of it, if anything at all. Did you watch the Republican presidential debate last night?
No, I didn't. I went to a ball game in Avon.
Did you watch the Republican presidential debate in Cleveland last night?
I actually didn't.
Any reason why?
Well, I don't have cable and I was at work.
I just wonder if you watched the Republican debate here in Cleveland last night.
I didn't.
Mr. Trump gets all the headlines. What did you think of what he had to say?
I think Mr. Trump is really not running for president. I think he's advertising his business.
In this same basketball arena next year, the Republican candidate will be nominated. There is a lot more of this before we get there. Greg Milam, Sky News, Cleveland, Ohio.